All right, we go with Joe's food theme there and continue with that theme to talk about stoves. We have a report from Jerry and Warren. He says the coldest morning since last spring, down to 39 degrees this morning, and he had to turn on the wood stove to take the chill out of the house. So Jerry also points out he wants summer to come back, but we can't help Jerry out there, so we apologize. Anyway, thanks for that report. And as we look at live pinpoint Doppler 12, you can see no precipitation falling. We'll get back to that in just a second. First, though, our current temperatures remain chilly, especially here in Bristol County, Massachusetts. Taunton right now at 36 degrees, New Bedford 40, 48 in Newport, 47 Westerly, 50 on the block, 41 still in Smithfield. Weather headlines break down like this. Now, it'll be cool today, but even calmer than yesterday. Now, yesterday not particularly windy, but today is even calmer, very light winds. The work week starts nice, and then it doesn't end so great. We'll talk about this end of the work week forecast coming up in just a few minutes. First, a look at those wind speeds, if I can get them up here. Here we go, and you can see not a lot of wind at all. Taunton, 0 miles an hour. I just blew by that graphic, but really not a lot to see there. Winds remaining, again, between about 3 and 7 miles an hour into the afternoon. A great weekend to check out some foliage. We are near peak color here in southern Vermont and New Hampshire, also down into portions of Massachusetts and even into the northwestern corner of Connecticut. And even here in southern New England, it's colorful, so a lot to see out there. Live pinpoint Doppler 12 remains dry, so you won't have any rain to deal with if you're doing some leaf peeping for today. All right, satellite and radar here over the past hour or so does show some cloud cover actually moving in. It's a thinner layer of clouds, but it is blocking out that sunshine in some locations. And as we look at the wider view, you can see that deck of clouds building in from the west, and some of those clouds making it into southern New England. I do expect some sunshine kind of out there today, but clouds will start to build in back and forth, and into the afternoon I think another little deck of clouds may approach western Rhode Island. High pressure, though, will keep the precipitation away, and it will also keep those winds nice and light. Sometimes when we get high pressure in this position, it sends in pretty strong winds from the west, but that will not be the case. Temperatures, again, are very chilly. Upper 30s still here in northern Rhode Island, 38 right now in Socket. Into the afternoon, temperatures warming to around 60 degrees by the noon hour. 3 p.m. we're at 59 degrees. But before the noon hour, we're going to be cold. It's going to take a while here to get out of the 40s and then even longer to get out of the 50s. But by the afternoon, expecting temperatures like this, 61 Charlestown, Newport 59, and I was kind of able to use the copy and paste feature for a lot of these temperatures. That's because water temperatures are in the low 60s, air temperatures at similar levels. That's why temperatures pretty much the same across the board. Now, those spots which have a little bit of elevation to them, like Foster and Burrville, into the upper 50s for today. Johnson should get up to around 61, 59, Scituate 58 in Cumberland. For eastern Massachusetts, temperatures also in the upper 50s to low 60s, 61 in Plymouth, New Bedford 62 degrees, Taunton 60, with mostly sunny skies early, and then again a few clouds may start to build in from the west by the time we get into the afternoon, and even in here to northern Bristol County, Massachusetts. Middletown, Little Compton, highs in the low 60s today. Out on the water, winds will start out of the north and then swing around from the southwest by the time we get to the afternoon. Wind speeds, again, light, 5 to 10 knots. Waves will be small. High tide, 5:22 in the afternoon. Low tide on the way at 10:54 in the morning. All right, 7-day futurecast. Notice most of Monday is dry. So these showers I put right here, those not arriving until after sunset. Chance of showers Monday night to early Tuesday morning. Tuesday itself is sunny but quite breezy. So this 60-degree high temperature, it will feel a little cooler because of those stiff breezes. And then it gets kind of complex as we go throughout the work week. A couple of waves of moisture on the way. Here's wave number 1, we'll call it. Some showers possible from Wednesday into Thursday. And then another possible round of rain Friday into Saturday. Some of that rain could be heavy. And just make sure you stay tuned because the jury's still out on the timing of those next systems which will approach. But the bottom line is a decent start to the work week, but could be a little damp and cooler towards the end. And I'd want to throw this out there, and keep in mind, this is not for our area. This would be up in northern New England, but next weekend we could see some snowflakes flying. We're talking about northern Vermont, New Hampshire, places like that. That would be rain for us, though, so no rain here, but just the idea is there, though. That's the time of year where we do start seeing a snow here in New England, and that could happen by the end of next week into next week. And Naka's eyes get very big when I say snow. I don't think you like that.
I don't like snow. I've lived in the Northeast my whole life. I do not like snow.
I think a lot of people agree with you. The skiers may be excited, but yeah, for those of us
who live far up north, yay, I'm happy for them. But for me, I'm okay not seeing snow.
But here locally, no snow to worry about. So you have a little while longer to worry about
I'm more
that.
concerned with my Halloween costume right now, frankly,
well,
Pete.
I know you have some good ideas, so I'm excited to see what you come up with.
I think we should go as Mario and Luigi. That was my idea. That's the
I love
idea
it.
I came up with.
I'm there.
Mario and Luigi.
Sold.
So, all right. Sold. All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Pete.